I wasn't really surprised when they swept the Lakers. I knew how good the Denver Nuggets were. I knew before the season started. I knew when they beat the Memphis Grizzlies all the way back in December to take the first seed in the Western Conference and never gave it up. And I knew it when I was advocating for Nikola Jokic to win the MVP over Joel Embiid, because I knew what everybody's now starting to figure out. Nikola Jokic is better than Joel Embiid. I had the privilege of watching the Philadelphia 76ers play against the Boston Celtics, and it was a very good series. Very good, right? Both teams were at their healthiest, nobody was hurt, and it went to 7 games. And it was a very good series to assess both Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, James Harden, Jaylen Brown, and all the rest of those players in that series of where they are. And I got to watch Joel Embiid. And the more and more I watched it, the more I thought to myself, wow, if this was Nikola Jokic in this position, something would happen. He would make something happen for his team. If this was Nikola Jokic, he would make the right pass. He would hit the 3. Like I knew before, but this just cemented it. Joel Embiid is not Nikola Jokic. He's not as good as Nikola Jokic. Joel Embiid is nowhere near the playmaker Nikola Jokic is. He's nowhere near the passer he is. He's nowhere near the shooter he is. All around and in every category, I think Nikola Jokic is better than Joel Embiid. And I was beating the drums when I was advocating for Nikola Jokic to win the MVP, because I was saying, listen guys, you want to tell me that Joel Embiid should win the MVP? Even though Nikola Jokic is averaging a triple-double in the Western Conference, his team is the #1 seed. He has a better record than Joel Embiid's team. You want to tell me the center in the Western Conference with the best record, averaging a triple-double on extremely efficient shooting, isn't the MVP? And he's the best player on his team? And it just never made sense to me. But then I got why Nikola Jokic never won the MVP. It was politics. It was behind-the-scenes politics. And I saw it happen right before my eyes. I saw the media championing Nikola Jokic as the rightful MVP right around after Christmas. And then they did a 180 switch. That 180 switch was when the media and everyone realized if they were to give Nikola Jokic a 3rd MVP in a row, he would join 4 players ever in history to do it. Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and he would be the 4th. And that hasn't happened since 1984, and people didn't want that to happen. And then I saw Kendrick Perkins bring race into it, and I knew race played a big part. They played the race card, oh, you're only voting for him because he is white. And it was just like, no, Nikola Jokic is just better than Joel Embiid. Miles better than Joel Embiid, right? Joel Embiid's a really good player. But in my opinion, if Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were to switch positions, the Philadelphia 76ers would be in the conference finals right now and Boston would have went home. Why? Because I saw it last year. I saw Nikola Jokic last year carry his team without Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. to the 6th seed in the Western Conference, and then he took the Golden State Warriors last year to 6 games. 6 games. It took the Warriors 6 games to beat the Celtics in the finals. The same, right? He got the same results that the Boston Celtics did last year without these two. And so now that Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are healthy, everybody's starting to see just how good this team is. And in my opinion, I love it. He's finally getting the respect that he deserves. He's a really, really good basketball player. And I think currently, he's the best player in the NBA right now. I know Giannis Antetokounmpo has been touted or been the best player in the NBA for the past maybe 3 years, but you're seeing it on display what Nikola Jokic can do on the stage. When the lights are on him, gets the job done, right? And I feel for any of the teams that are coming from the East, either Boston or Miami, I think the Denver Nuggets are going to make quick work of them. Nikola Jokic will finally cement his legacy in this league and get the respect that he deserves. But yes, guys, those are just my thoughts on Nikola Jokic and what's going on in the NBA right now. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think of Nikola Jokic? Do you finally respect him? Leave it all down in the comments below. And until next time, kids.